Hello, friends. We're gonna play a video game. So, I know very little about this game other than it is apparently incredible for all of the best worst reasons. Um, so I ran some settings earlier just to make sure everything was working, and it kinda did. My microphone, when I started the game, one time I did the stream, sounded like I was a chipmunk, so hopefully it doesn't do that again. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and get this show on the road. Didn't mean to just end the music like that, but professional streamer. Let's get this started. So I won't be talking through cutscenes just because I need to see the cutscenes, but and if anybody like on the Discord wants to join in on like the Discord call, go ahead. By the way, just don't spoil anything is all I ask. And yeah. Please don't not have no fun. Okay, I will talk through this just to say if things are like too loud or too quiet, let me know and I can fix it after.
Oh. Yep. Yeah.
This game sure is buggy. Sorry, I said
It's
I wouldn't
dangerous
talk.
to run around here, boys.
Grandpa, hurry. Hurry up. Grandpa, you're too slow.
Oh, swear he did this? Huh. Remake.com. Now, we don't have time to unpack all of that. Alright, this game's a little loud in my headphones. I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit. I don't even know where to start. That was art. So let's see more art.
I want to hear another story.
Yes, of course. You've been waiting a long time for this, so how about a special one? This story is very strange and very nasty, but somewhat nostalgic.
Holy crap,
Do
that
you
fire is loud.
think you can be a good girl and listen all the way to the end?
Is it a scary story?
It might be, but it's also a very important story. If you don't want to hear it, I can tell you a different story.
No, I want to hear it. This way, I won't be scared.
Will you turn on the TV then? Leave the sound down like always. Now, listen. This is important. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit more because it's still really loud in my headphones. Let's see if that's any better.
Could you wait?
Just a little longer. This won't take long.
Hey, we got a trading card and 200 FBI dollars. Wait, what? Gives me the creeps. You could probably use it for jackets.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon. It's about time to get started.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me? It's me, York. If you can hear my voice, could you respond? Good.
Oh my god, I was
you went
about
to
to
sleep.
say, what if the twist is we're Zach? But
Zach,
we're
don't be
Zach. Oh
surprised.
my god.
The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think of it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other.
Oh wait, he's talking about the cartoon Tom and Jerry.
Hello?
I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zach? The perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into your nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women. They're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
Oh yeah, totally crazy.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
Hey, you know, at least his lighter works now. I mean, you gotta look on the bright side. Do I want to save? Yeah, probably. I mean, you really don't need the flashlight. It's not that dark. Okay, what's the toolbox? A very rare and strong brand. Oh, there's the toolbox. Okay, so that's just like an item box then, I guess. What did it say to do? Uh-oh. Got him. Profiling start.
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
Why is my flashlight still on? Oh, not this way. But he just kind of starts and stops on a dime, huh? I hear a dog. I'll save you. Got him. Uh-oh. Aww.
Huh?
Who would do this? Such a good doggo. We should stay out of obvious danger, he says as he walks right towards a house that appears to have a zombie in it. Oh, he's getting nervous. You can hear his heartbeat. Let's go in and say hi. Can of pickles. We'll put those in the toolbox. Never know when a can of pickles might come in handy. Oh, there was an electric lock? Yeah, sure, I knew that. Oh, now we've done it. Where's my pickles? Did you take them? I mean, she's walking pretty slow, dude.
Amazing. Great. I shot them.
Okay, so they do take 2 shots. We got a first aid kit, guys. We did it. And a medal. Agent honor. Wait, is this the same thing from earlier, or is this... that's fog? Alright, well this is what we opened. Wow, that's a pretty slick door.
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake.
It's the first time I've been attacked so directly. Zach, can you give me a logical explanation about what that was?
Nope.
Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
What's the answer phone button? Oh. Oh, it's a save point. Well, that doesn't look good. Okay, cool. You just change weapons to the D-pad. Wow, that lost durability pretty quick. Maybe I should stick to the gun. Actually, hang on. Wasn't even anything in the box, man. How lame. gonna shoot you in the butt. Bless you. Yeah. Yeah, you're standing on my agent honor. Give me my agent honor. My God, you're right on top of it. Wait, I can't even grab it. Oh. I guess I just had to get it from, like, straight on. Yeah. Oh, you can like manual aim. Can I just run past these idiots? Oh wow, this one's quick. Look at you.
Great.
Okay, fine. I was gonna let you live, but whatever. Got it. Yeah.
Yes.
There's not even any pickles in here, dude. What kind of a storehouse is this? Wow, so that collision persists for a really long time. What am I doing?
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Oh, I need a fuse. Okay. Wait, can I use the pipe as a fuse?
Zach, something is still missing.
Apparently not.
We need more clues.
Thought I'd try it. Alright, let's go look for a fuse, I guess. Just shakes his head at me. Were we in here before? This is the other building, right? Oh, this is the toolbox. Okay. So we don't need anything in here. I don't need the pickles right now. Is there a fuse here?
Huh?
Hey, we got fuses. We did it. We cracked the case. Can't get one past old Frank York. Let's put pickles in here. That'll work, right? Alright, BRB. Oh no, the dudes are back.
Great.
Great. Oh, shoot. Hello. Oh god, this controls, though. I do like how they just kind of, like,
Amazing.
stick their head right out at you. Makes it kind of easy, it's nice. So is there, like, a pacifist run of this?
Great.
Oh, these guys, like, guard. Oh god. Walk animation is killing me though. It's so good.
Amazing.
Whoa, hey, you almost hit me, buddy. Watch it.
Great.
Great. No. There's like materializing out of the ground. I don't know what that's about.
Yes.
I'm a horrible shot. Oh snap, is this a boss? UTEs? Okay. Sure, why not? So does the red ivy door mean like a boss then? It has to, right?
Huh?
Nice. We got all the clues. We can finally figure out what's going on. Could have saved him, Mr. Police.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it. Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
That's a hell of a sign. We should probably save our fate. Alright, so we're going 512 yards. We're just gonna hoof it, huh? Alright. Okay, so the heartbeat thing must be like a stamina meter then, right? Oh, look at the squirrel. Oh. Oh no. What have I done?
Now you were very late.
Yeah,
I
well.
didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent, Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all. She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
By the way, don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho.
Hey, do you know anything about these ghosts that like
want
walk
that,
with their heads
do we
on
think?
backwards?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
No.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right, don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan.
Oh,
And
man.
we'll handle the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
You're kind of a piece of shit, York. Hope they made him walk all the rest of the way.
Previously during the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Why don't you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure. I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too. I've never been to a movie theater though.
I hope they never explain who that is. Sugar donut. Heck yeah, I want that. And how am I gonna hang my jackets on this nut? It's falling over. What?
York! York! Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
I just wanted to see what would happen if I let go. Okay, probably shouldn't do that then, huh? Yeah, they're gonna make me come all the way back here now. Alright. I'll play your game.
Hurry.
Fine, I will hold the button.
Who are you?
The pickles. That's my favorite brand of pickles. God, that bed is enormous.
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
A nice hotel room. It's got like a stove and oh cool, we get paid to shave. That yeah, exactly. We get paid to take a shower? No. We get paid to drop a deuce. Running inside.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is
Dude,
called
don't smoke at the
Greenvale.
table,
It
man.
rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
The clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
Very particular about his coffee, and then he just ruins it with all this milk. I'm gonna look with interest.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it.
Fuck.
Never fails.
Now then, let's get going.
That grin on his face, dude. Oh my god. Oh boy. Alright, where's that medal? Take it the coffee was satisfactory then?
There's always trouble heading my way in this job. But I'm always up for a little excitement, too.
Anything else over here I should know about? Nope. Let's get out of here then. I'll just take this random coffee somebody left here. You know, I'm very particular about my coffee. I only drink the finest coffee I find laying around. Let's take the microwave egg. Can I close it, or are we just gonna... Okay, good. I don't need to talk to you, let's go. Wait, that was seriously day one.
A police car. So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin.
York is such a bastard.
I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
Oh god, why does accelerate the bumpers? Oh boy, this camera sure is something. Reading around. Great, we're stuck behind some grandma. Oh, they're getting over for me. Wow, values. You're right, York. I'm a very good driver. I obey all traffic laws. Okay, well at least there's no car damage.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
I mean, it mostly looks like tile. That run
Pleasure to
animation is
meet you, Agent Morgan.
spectacular.
We've been expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. Well, I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay. Let me know when things are ready.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive
Don't
type,
you dare say
totally
anything
at odds with the
homophobic.
monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Okay, whew. You really scared me there, York. I don't want to, like, fuck with this storage, you know? We go in here. What are they storing? You got pickles in here? I could go for some pickles. Pointy-tailed flying squirrel keys. My keys now, bitch. Oh, I bet these are the keys what's-his-face needs. You don't say. It's down here. Well, it's not locked. Oh, snap. Well, this isn't locked either. Yeah, let's go in the jail. Why not? Hey, dude, what's up? Just, you know, don't mind me. It's gonna come take a look at your inmates. You want to sleep in the jail cell? You can totally do that. Curvy-tailed flying squirrel keys. What's up, my dude? It's down this way. any of these keys yours?
Hi.
Okay, that's a phone. That's not actually a door, it's just a texture. Just random rooms. Go in them, though. What's in here? Rooms. God, more fucking keys. Alright, buddy, are any of these keys yours?
You found the key.
I think so. Is this it?
You don't know your squirrels, do you? This isn't the right key holder. This is a Siberian flying squirrel. It's closer to a land-based squirrel. The Siberian flying squirrel is larger than the southern flying squirrel and has a standing
my
tail, while
God.
the southern has a hanging tail. But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
You sure do know a lot about squirrels.
Any of these southern flying squirrels?
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Yes, a southern flying squirrel.
Hey, we did it.
Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
What do I do with
Well,
these other
Zach, we
keys?
just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just
Anagram?
recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
Huh. This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious.
Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
What about this biscuit? Just eat a raw potato. Sounds about right.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
We've only got 10.5 hours to get there.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack. Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
So what is the speed limit? Anybody know? I may be lost already. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. I'm just gonna assume the speed limit is 30. Hang on, I need to see a map. Where am I? I wanted Carpenter Street, I think. God, I'm so lost. Oh god, the map rotates. Am I going the right way?
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women. You might be surprised to
No,
hear.
I
because
don't
you're
believe you.
You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost.
Oh, Zach, we're here. Let's continue our chat later.
So I guess they're relatively in one piece.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
Can I go back and talk to Biscuit Guy again? I like Biscuit Guy.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne. Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the US, a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl.
Wow.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
And where might that be? Oh. I guess we're just going where it's pointing us then. Which is weird, because wasn't that outside? Oh, maybe not.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
You asking me? I lose.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues. Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
The hell are you talking about? Oh, okay. They just put the things in order. Got it.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple. Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
Yeah, I was getting hung up. It said king passes rook, so I thought like they had to be switched around, but I was making it too complicated. Yes, your doctor told us that you air to be our patriot. Accept our enthusiastic congratulations and well wish on your coming event, and be assured that we have a very personal interest in your case, and have already taken steps to see to tie that your stay in the Palo Alto Hospital will be pay us a social visit before you enter. We want to mint and gree you for yours. Exactly. Oh man, the music stopped. Shit's getting serious. You know it opened because it turned green. Live your life, wahaha. Registration and fill, room 8. Therapeutic, see what? Blood brine collection. X-ray room, Hello Kitty. Chest X-ray, Papa my girl. Polyclinic machines. Exam of internal medicine for men and women. Premarital exam. I don't even want to know what that is. Surgical exam for girl. Gynecological exam for child. Wow, this is a fucked up hospital, man.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Oh my.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
That's nice, but can we address the corpse laying on the table, maybe?
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
Yes, that's your right hand.
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Which means?
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her.
Good
Her
lord.
nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. He watched as the blood pumped from her body.
Good lord,
as she
dude.
gradually grew cold.
Do we need to know all this?
A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as
Yes,
a doctor.
thank you.
Criminal profiling is my job. You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
Baby. Directed by Quentin Tarantino. Don't say.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Usha,
Are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
Are you suggesting he bit the lady's tongue out?
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
Oh my god.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
The hell of a bite.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something. There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here. Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
Oh, are you about to fight stuff again?
Zach, they're here.
Yeah, it's great and all, but I need to find a save point, because, yeah, it's getting late. Stop. Alright, so... that'll do it for tonight. I'll probably keep this up this week. But yeah, night everybody.